Hello, good morning. It is Saturday and I'm about to leave to go to the grand opening of this new like romance bookstore that just opened in Dallas called Blush. It's kind of like, I think they have another location, I don't remember exactly where, but it's kind of similar to like the Ripped Bodice in LA and New York, where it's like only a romance bookstore, and I'm so excited that Dallas finally has one because it means I will get to go to it a lot more. And it's in like one of my favorite neighborhoods in Dallas, so it'll be fun because like that neighborhood has like a bunch of cute shops and coffee shops and little restaurants and little trinket shops and everything like that. So like I think it's such the perfect location for like a romance specific bookstore, and I'm very excited to see what they have. I think because we're going early, they have like coffee there, but I don't think I'll get coffee there because my favorite coffee shop in Dallas is like nearby the shop, so I'm like, I'm just gonna go there because I can't pass up an opportunity to get my favorite latte. But one of my friends is meeting me there. I'm really excited though. I'm kind of in like my fantasy era right now, like although I did just read a really good romance book, which I will go into detail later on when I'm like talking about what I've read recently. But I'm interested to see like how they kind of categorize each section, who they have like in stock, what kind of books they have, and like whatever. So very excited to see. Also, I think it's gonna be like super cute, obviously because it's like a romance bookstore, you know, they gotta make it all like pretty and girly. But I saw some pictures and I think there's like a little like lounge area that looks super cute, so very excited. That should be fun. I think I'm only gonna leave with one book just because like I've bought books recently and I'm still reading those ones. I am reading 13th by Erin Craig, sidebar, because I'll talk about those later. But I'm really liking it and I'm very in like my fantasy era right now, so I don't know if I'll actually leave with a lot of romance books, but it's nice to know that it's there so that if I want to, like, I can just go and like peruse the different romance books and stuff like that. So I'm so excited. But yeah, I'm gonna head out, very excited to show you what it looks like. A little makeup and jewelry check. I feel like I'm kind of going for like a romantic cowgirl kind of vibe right now. So I have like this butterfly ring and this like ring. These are just from like, this one's from an antique store, this one was just a random boutique, this is from an estate sale. And then I have a necklace that my boyfriend got me, and then these earrings. I never really wear these that often, so I'm excited that I get to wear them today. Here's the fit check. I love this like baby doll dress. I just feel like baby doll dresses look really good on me. And then my go-to fall bag, super cute. Yeah, that's the fit check. And it's time to get going. Oh my god, the special edition. Resonate with her, your past self, you know? Kind of looks like you. Okay, no, I said that I probably wasn't gonna buy a book at the romance bookstore, and I didn't, but I did buy a lot of other things. Sorry for my appearance, it was like super hot outside and I'm kind of like just disheveled because of how hot it was. I wanted to do a little haul of what I got from the bookstore because everything was so cute and so perfect, and honestly I'm really looking forward to like going back just like on a random day and like literally just perusing, because there were so many people that I couldn't really like peruse as much as I... Hello. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I got some flowers. Back to what I was saying, I couldn't peruse as much as I wanted to just because like there were so many people waiting that I kind of wanted to be like as fast as I could be, but also take my time because I was like, this is like the perfect store for me. Like I'm obsessed with everything in it. I was also a little bit like, a couple of girls brought their boyfriends slash husbands, which is fine because I brought mine, but they were sitting on the couch that I wanted to take pictures at, and I'm like, that is not the husband obligation, like I'm forced to be here couch. If you bring your husband, make him walk around with you, like don't be boring, you know what I mean? So I'm just like, whatever, because there was a couch and it had all these like pictures and prints above it, and I'm like, that would have been for a really cute photo op. I will come back, it's not the end of the world, but I'm just like, if you're like going with your girlfriend or your wife to something that she's interested in, like maybe peruse with her and show her some interest. I just think that it's like I just feel like it's kind of giving like my wife forced me to be here and I'm just kind of like bored, but I'm here. And like I get it, like you're here to like be there for her, but also like you could be like an active participant in this. Anyways, that's a bit of a sidetrack, but I wanted to show you what I got because it's so cute. Okay, so first, these weren't on sale. They were just like giving them out. This is like a little newspaper and it's so cute. And it has like the story of them and like just some like news in there and stuff. And it's like new releases and stuff like that. Adorable, absolutely in love with that. I got a couple of prints. I'm so excited to put this up near my like bookshelf area because I think it'll go really well. So I got this first one that said girls cry over fictional characters because yes, correct. And then I got this one, and this one says like how many loves you get in a lifetime, and it's like a little deer, like Magnolia Parks reference. Obsessed with it. So I got those two. And then I got this shirt. Well, my boyfriend bought me this shirt, which was very nice of him, but it's also a Magnolia Park shirt. There are a couple different ones and I had a hard time choosing, but I like this one just because like Magnolia Parks has a soft spot in my heart, even though it's like a little bit like, I know people either love it or hate it. For me, I think it's a very complicated romance story and I think I enjoy it because of that. But I got this like shirt and I got it in like a size up, and it says be mine Valentine, and it has like this locket. Oh my god, I just hit myself in the face. But it has this like locket and it's so cute. I did not know that the people who are opening the store also run House of Jupiter, but it does make sense now that I think about it. I'm like, no, that makes sense. But yeah, I love it. I'm so excited. This is like gonna be my new comfy shirt, and it's in like the comfort colors, so very good. And I also got a bunch of stickers. This is like the last thing I got. I didn't get that many things, but I got a bunch of stickers. This one says like slow burn matches. That one's so cute. And this one is a Court of Frost and Starlight. Like, I just thought this was so cute. It looks like a little postage stamp. And then this is just like a random one, but I just thought it was really pretty. And then this last one is just like, it's just like cute. I thought it'd just be like cute to put in my Kindle or in a journal somewhere. I didn't realize, but I got two of them, which is fine because like I'm sure I'll use it. But yeah, I think that was it. I am so happy with what I got. Obviously, like a lot of people bought books. I had just recently bought a romance book, and I'm like trying to do that thing where like I don't buy more books until I finish like the one I recently bought. So that's why I was like, I need to hold off on doing that. But I will be back because they had a really good selection, and also just like their little like merch section or like other like knickknacks were so good. And like I just felt like it was like kind of perfectly curated to like their vibe and their aesthetic, and especially like for book girlies, like the aesthetic was like I just thought that whoever like curated it like did a very good job. So if this ever pops up on their feed, I hope they know that I think they did a wonderful job curating like all the little like merch things you could buy and everything. Like it was just I wish I could own a store like that one day. Like it's so cute, and I'm so happy that it's near me, but it's gonna be really bad for my wallet. So I may have to stay away from that area because I know if I go there, I will keep buying things. I just want to talk about what I'm reading right now and the books that I just finished, because I've had some really great reads this past week. I finished the Spellshop last week, and I just think it was like the perfect cozy fantasy to start the season off with. Like the audiobook is great, the writing style is great, like I did like the characters overall, and I thought the whole arc of the story was very well done, and I thought it was so charming. Like I love it. 5 out of 5 stars. Would recommend you putting that on your TBR. I did read 2 romance books recently. I read Forget Me Not by Julie Soto, and I also read another Julie Soto book, which was Not Another Love Song. And that one is, I think, her most recent release. Forget Me Not, I think, was released last year or something like that. I know my friend recommended it to me like in December of last year, and she said it was great. And so I'm glad that I finally read it, because I used to be someone who wanted to be like a wedding planner, and that is like, it's like a wedding planner with a florist type of romance, and it's really cute. It's a little bit of like a second chance romance, because we go like back and forth from their past perspective of like how they first met and how they started dating to the current state where she's a wedding planner and she's planning this really big wedding, and she has to work with him because, you know, he's the florist that they hired. And so it's a lot of like tension and pining and things like that. I gave it, I think, like a 3.8 rounded up to 4 out of 5 stars, just because I don't always love like a flip-flop back and forth between the past and the present. Just for me as a reader, I think it gets a little confusing. And I also felt like, you know, I like their characters, I like their relationship, but I wish it was a little bit less of the past that we saw and more of like the present, because I felt like if we were to take away the chapters like of that were referencing their past, they kind of got together really quick again. And like I felt like I didn't really see like the lead up to the relationship. It was more of like, you know, okay, I get why they're, you know, okay, I see why they got together in the first place. and I know they're broken up and they're trying to get back together, but also like I just felt like the pacing was a little bit off, and I just wish that there was more of their current relationship shown through the book, if that makes sense. Like, yes, I'm happy to hear about like how they got together in the past and what that relationship looked like, but I felt like that was kind of the main focus, and I would have wanted to see like the gradual buildup of them getting back together, because if you took away everything from the past, it just felt like really fast of how they like got together in the present day. And you know, like I like them, I think they have chemistry, I like the characters, I just wanted more, if that makes sense. I was just like, no, I need more, like I like them, I want more. So they are actually mentioned briefly in her next book, which is like, you don't have to read it to read the next book, but they're like kind of a little, it's like a little crumb drop in the next book. And the next book, which is not another love song, oh my god. If you are a girly who wants like, if you love like the boy obsessed, she falls first but he falls harder kind of trope, this is the book for you, babes. Okay, I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars. I literally read it in a day and a half because I was eating it up. Okay, I was listening to the audiobook and then I was like, this is not going fast enough for me because I'm like devouring it. I need to just like read it. And so I got the ebook and I read it too, and it was so good. I think it is an Adam Driver like Kylo Ren fanfic turn published book. I'm not sure. The cover really does look like Adam Driver, so I'm like, is this another Adam Driver like love hypothesis situation where it was a fanfic turned book? Either way, it was done amazingly well. It's about a violinist and a cellist. The violinist has known the cellist for a while, and they are in the same like pop symphony where they perform pop songs but like orchestral versions. And he's like super famous because he's a cellist that does like covers of rock songs, and he's in a band and he's like hot, and his name is Xander, and like, you know, he's kind of like a bad boy cellist type of thing, which is funny to say, but like it works. And she is just this like violin prodigy that she doesn't realize how good she is, right? And so it's kind of like he hears her play for the first time and he's just like, why can I not get you out of my head? Like, you're so good at playing violin, I'm obsessed with you. Which like, saying it outside of the book kind of sounds silly, but like, oh god, it's so good. Like, the yearning that he has for her is like chef's kiss. I'm eating it up any day. I kind of want to reread it already because it was so good. I just thought their like chemistry was off the chart. It is spicy, so there is like spice scenes in it, and same with the other book from Julie Soto, but it's not like overdone. I think it was the perfect amount of spice. It was great. It was just one of those books where it's like, this is such a good romance. And honestly, this is a little bit of a side note, I do think her writing in the most recent book has improved, which I personally really like seeing, because not that her writing was bad in the first book, I just think it's better. Would absolutely recommend. Gave it 5 out of 5 stars, like no notes. Loved it. Okay, lastly, sorry, I know I've been yapping forever. I'm currently reading The 13th Child by Erin Craig. I actually borrowed The House of Salt and Sorrows from my friend, which I think was her first book release, question mark, I'm not actually sure. But that one I know is like a gothic retelling of Barbie and the 12 Dancing Princesses. And this one is supposed to be a retelling of a Grimm's Brother fairy tale or something like that. Like a Grimm's Brother tale, I don't remember exactly which one. But it's basically about this girl, Hazel, who is the 13th child, like she has 12 siblings, and her godfather is the god of death. So it's kind of like that trope, I guess, where it's like girl talking to like someone that represents death, kind of like Belladonna, but I think Belladonna, like, she falls in love with death. I don't actually know because I haven't finished Belladonna, but this one is like death is like her father figure, I guess. And this is set in like not modern day, so like obviously there's no modern medicine or anything, so he gives her the gift to be this wonderful healer that she knows exactly how to heal people, what they're sick with, how to fix it. But I guess the gift that he gives her like comes with a price. So like, even though she can heal all these people, she also knows when death has come to claim a patient and when she can't really do anything to save them, and she's tasked with ending their suffering. So she ends up getting like haunted by the ghosts of like the, you know, the patients that she's like killed, I guess, even though it's like a mercy killing, but it's still, you know, they're dead. And then she ends up, you know, going to the royal court because she's this like renowned healer, and she meets this prince, and I guess she like knows that the king is gonna die at some point, so she's like faced with the dilemma of like, oh, I don't know, like, should I say something, should I not, like, I don't know if they'll believe me. So that's her like dilemma, I guess, as the main part of the book. I'm not too far in this book, I'm only on chapter 12, but I like the vibe so far. It's very like gothic. If you like One Dark Window, Belladonna, like, I think you would really like this. It's also very highly rated on Goodreads. I kind of took a look after I started reading and I'm like, this has really great reviews, so I'm excited. I do think the concept is very interesting. I am wondering when it's gonna start like picking up, because right now it's a little bit slow because she's still like a child and she's like coming to terms with like the gift that she's given. But I'm wondering like if in a couple of chapters it'll pick up, because it's like, because it's not a super long book. It's about 500 pages, which I think is kind of like normal for a fantasy. So I'm getting through it at a relatively good pace. I think I've been hit with the reading zoomies again, which is great because I'm making really good progress with this, and I'm getting through like my TBR. So very happy that the reading bug has like hit me again, to kind of pick up the pace, because before I was reading, obviously I was just kind of going slower than I usually do, which is like nothing's wrong with that, but it's just like I know how fast I read, and I know if I'm reading like constantly and listening to the audiobooks constantly, I should be like getting through them faster. But like the past couple weeks my brain has been a little bit wonky, but it's back because I've been having some great reads. But that's my little reading update. I think for the rest of the day I'm just gonna relax, probably read some more, and later tonight my boyfriend and I are gonna watch Halloween because he's been wanting me to watch a scary movie, and I'm like, I hate scary movies, but I guess like it's Halloween, whatever. So we're gonna watch a scary movie and carve a pumpkin and have just like a little Halloween date night at home, so that should be really fun.